Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, Emmerdale, Jimmy King dies after Tate's car crash, the tragic end of a village legend. Emmerdale fans have been left heartbroken after the shocking and emotional death of Jimmy King, one of the show's longest-serving and most beloved characters. The dramatic storyline unfolded in last night's devastating episode, leaving viewers in tears as Jimmy succumbed to his injuries following a horrific car crash caused by the Tate family. The King family has faced tragedy before, but this time it feels final. The loss of Jimmy marks the end of an era, and the fallout promises to change the village forever. The day that changed everything. It all began as an ordinary morning in Emmerdale, but in true soap fashion, disaster was only moments away. Jimmy was driving along the country road in his haulage truck when a high-speed chase involving a Tate car spiraled out of control. Sources confirm that Jamie Tate, once again at the center of chaos, was behind the wheel, trying to flee after a heated confrontation with Kim Tate and Gabby Thomas over Home Farm's future. Witnesses recall seeing Jamie's car swerve dangerously around a corner, right into Jimmy's path. Despite Jimmy's desperate attempt to brake, the two vehicles collided violently, sending Jimmy's lorry crashing into an embankment. The impact was catastrophic. Screams echoed through the village as locals rushed to the scene. Among the first to arrive was Nicola King, who collapsed in horror upon seeing her husband's truck crumpled beyond recognition. The scene that followed was one of pure heartbreak. Jimmy's final moments. Emergency services fought to save him, but the injuries were too severe. With smoke rising from the wreckage and chaos all around, Jimmy was pulled from the truck barely conscious. In one of the most emotional scenes Emmerdale has delivered in years, Jimmy whispered his final words to Nicola. "Tell the kids I love them, and that I'm sorry." Nicola sobbed as she held his hand, begging him to stay awake. Fans across the UK flooded social media, sharing their devastation as Jimmy took his final breath before paramedics could get him to hospital. "This is one of the most emotional Emmerdale episodes I've ever seen," one fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter. "Jimmy King, a true legend. I can't believe he's gone," another posted, with crying emojis flooding timelines. Nicola's heartbreak and the King family fallout. Back in the village, word spread quickly. Rodney, Bernice, and Laurel tried to console Nicola, but she was inconsolable. In an emotionally charged scene, she lashed out, demanding justice for her husband's death. "Jamie Tate killed my Jimmy. He took everything from me," Nicola screamed, breaking down in tears. Her rage is understandable. This isn't the first time the Tates have caused devastation for the Kings. The rivalry between the two powerful Emmerdale families goes back decades, but this tragedy may reignite a feud that's far from over. Meanwhile, the King children, Angelica, Elliot, and Carl, are set to face an emotional storyline of their own as they come to terms with the loss of their father. Soap insiders suggest upcoming episodes will show Nicola struggling to hold the family together as grief consumes them. The Tate guilt. As for the Tates, guilt is already tearing them apart. Kim Tate, known for her ruthless streak, is reportedly racked with remorse, realizing that her manipulative games with Jamie may have indirectly led to Jimmy's death. "This is on me," Kim muttered in the closing moments of the episode, staring at the wreckage from Home Farm's terrace. Jamie, however, remains defiant, though shaken. He insists it was an accident, but police are expected to open an investigation into dangerous driving. Gabby Thomas, who witnessed part of the chase, is also expected to play a key role in revealing the truth. Rumors are already swirling that the upcoming episodes will show Kim turning Jamie into the police, in a shocking act of betrayal and guilt. A tribute to Jimmy King. For longtime viewers, Jimmy King has been part of the heart of Emmerdale for nearly 2 decades. Introduced in 2004 as one of the King brothers, Jimmy was originally rough around the edges but evolved into one of the show's most lovable characters. Actor Nick Miles, who portrayed Jimmy, delivered a powerhouse performance in his final scenes, earning widespread praise from fans and critics alike. "It's been the honor of my life to play Jimmy King," Miles shared in an emotional farewell message. "He's been loyal, flawed, funny, and sometimes foolish, but always human. Thank you to everyone who supported me and loved Jimmy over the years. Emmerdale producers have also paid tribute to the actor and his long-running contribution to the show. "Nick has been a cornerstone of the Emmerdale family," said executive producer Laura Shaw. "His portrayal of Jimmy has brought humor, heart, and depth to every storyline. We'll miss him terribly." The emotional aftermath ahead. The weeks to come promise some of Emmerdale's most emotional and dramatic episodes yet. Nicola's grief will turn into fury as she vows to bring the Tates to justice. Viewers can expect courtroom battles, bitter accusations, and shocking confessions as the investigation unfolds. The village, too, will rally around the Kings, with characters like Marlon, Charity, and Chaz offering support. But Nicola's pain may drive her to dark places, possibly putting her on a collision course with Kim Tate herself. Insiders tease that Nicola could even take drastic action, seeking revenge on the Tate family in ways that could shake the entire community. Fans react, the end of an era. Social media has been flooded with tributes to Jimmy King, with thousands of fans calling his death the end of an era. Many praised the writing and performances, while others admitted they were left sobbing. "I grew up watching Jimmy King, it's like losing a real friend," one fan wrote. "That final scene between Jimmy and Nicola broke me. Pure acting perfection." The episode also pulled in record viewership, trending across multiple platforms as fans discussed theories about what's next for Nicola and whether Jamie will face justice. What's next for Emmerdale? With Jimmy gone, the King family's future is uncertain. Will Nicola be able to keep the haulage business alive? Or will grief consume her entirely? And how far will she go to make the Tates pay for what they've done? Emmerdale's producers promise that this storyline will lead into one of the show's biggest upcoming arcs, a war between two families that could rival even the show's most iconic feuds. As the credits rolled and the haunting music played, one thing was clear: Jimmy King's death will change Emmerdale forever. The village has lost a father, a husband, a friend, and a true legend, and fans won't forget him anytime soon.